Hey guys, it's Gina with Witchy Girl, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're already subscribed to the channel. If you are, thank you for supporting this channel. I love you guys. Thank you for checking in with me every month. I want to apologize for last month. For December, I didn't do last month's reading. I am in the process of moving into a new home from a different state, so I have a lot going on, but I hope that you had an amazing Christmas. I know that I did, and I hope that you are already setting your intention for your 2021 New Year's resolution. This reading is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Venus. It's going to be all about 2021, what to expect, what to leave behind in 2020, and some advice from Spirit on how to handle it all. Okay, so Libra, the theme of your reading is exactly what your sign is about. It's about balance this year. You more than ever have been working some time on some kind of goal that you've really been wanting, because the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I see you working very hard in 2020 going into 2021. There's something that you're very focused on. Could be that you want to grow your money. It could be that you want to buy a home, and it could be that you very well want to move from where you are right now. You could actually be in the process of moving, and the reason why I say that is we then have the Three of Wands, okay, which is about expansion. We see that girl on top of that hill, and she's looking across the water, and so she's planning on something. So I do feel like, Libra, you're working very hard on something that's about to happen, or something that it could already be taking place. It's something that you really have to commit to, because then we have your card, the Justice card, ruled by Libra. Okay, so this is about commitments, the law. So you're going to be signing some kind of important document. Some of you guys may be pregnant, expecting, so that you may be signing, you're going to be signing, there's a birth certificate to sign. There's so many documents that you need to sign when you have a baby. If you're buying a home, you're going to be signing for a mortgage. You're going to be signing all these different papers. And if you're thinking about leaving a job or starting a business, you're also going to be starting a lot of, you're going to be signing a lot of papers. So that Justice card is coming in to represent the commitment of 2021, something big coming in 2021, whether it be a change of a job, a change of a relationship, or expecting something to come of value, because the Pentacles is all about money. All about money and physical, tangible value. But we have the Nine of Swords coming in, which tells me that although there's that, I have to go, I have to work hard, I got to do these things, there's also that worry of, what if I'm not able to meet my needs? What if I'm not able to meet my commitments and I default? So there's that worry, and we all have that worry because we don't know everything, so we don't know what's going to happen. But all we can do is just steer into spiritual alignment and trust that God has your back, because he always does, and he's going to pull you up from this situation. As long as you're doing what you have to do to make your dreams come true, then everything else is going to fall into part. Everything's going to fall into place. So yeah, Libra, Nine of Swords, there's some questioning there. You're just like, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but you don't need to worry, because all of your answers are going to come to you naturally, and it's not going to feel this way. So try to, again, maintain with that Justice card, all about balance. Try to maintain that balance. And I have to say, as far as money goes, Four of Pentacles coming in, and we have it in reverse. I don't always read reverse cards, but I did feel inclined to read your card this way. The Four of Pentacles is all about holding on to money, and holding on, possibly if you don't want to feel vulnerable. No one likes to feel vulnerable, whether it be that you're putting out your feelings to someone, or that you don't like to feel like money is starting to go down. Your money, your bank account, you're seeing the numbers go down. So I feel like it's very important for you this year, Libra, to be very strategic on where you're putting your money. Okay, and I've said this in previous videos, if before you leave the house, before you go to the supermarket, if you have an onion and you're only going to use an onion for the week, don't go buy another onion that's going to go waste. Every dollar, every cent counts this year, Libra, and it is because you have a very big goal. If you're thinking about starting a business, everything requires money, and the way that things are going in 2020 right now, as I'm recording this video, money is very uncertain for a lot of people. So be very strategic and be very mindful with where you're setting your money and where you're putting your energy into. Because the Four of Pentacles is just about value, about money, but where you're actually putting your time is also valuable, okay? And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is ruled by Libra, Gemini, and also Aquarius. And the Queen of Swords is someone who is very strategic. She has a plan, she sticks to the plan, and she's also very disciplined. You know, she creates boundaries, and she expects people to respect those boundaries, okay? So 2021, big decision, Libra, big decision, a big commitment that you're taking on to. A lot of, most of the readings that I've done so far, they are showing that there's a lot of motion. A lot of people are moving, because 2020 is so crazy that people are moving from state to state. Some people are moving out of the country. So there's a lot of movement. Okay, so this isn't uncommon. So far in the theme of all my readings have been that way. So yeah, Libra, you are going through working very hard. You've been working hard for some time, or you're about to work as hard as you ever worked. And to the Three of Wands, again, let me remind you, planning something big, planning to expand, whether it be expanding your business, whether it be traveling and moving to somewhere else, whether it be expanding your family. You're thinking about the long-term goals of situations, and that's why you're right now like, I have to commit to something, because you need a goal. You need a goal to stick to, so that you know that all your energy, some people just need that. You need that discipline. Libra, your sign is usually, they have a hard time making decisions. You guys are very indecisive, and it's because you are like a scale. You're constantly like trying to weigh out your pros and your cons, and sometimes you like overthink things to a point where you get to that Nine of Swords energy, where you always know you somehow succeed and you excel in everything that you want to excel in, but you still have that worry, and it's because you're overthinking a lot. In regards to money, just be a little more conscientious of what you're spending your money on. Now, what you should be leaving in 2021, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so that's about trickery, foolery, someone trying to get away with things or trying to take the shortcut. I do feel like this is your energy. There may be some habits that you need to cut out, spending habits, also thinking the worst out of situations, and just going with the flow, because then out of my other deck, we have the Temperance card. My dog's wailing out over there. I'm sorry about the noise. Sit. So we have the Temperance card, Libra, after the Seven of Swords, which is about you playing it cool, letting go, and letting God. You know, as far as shortcuts, there are no shortcuts in life. Despite what many people think, my opinion, I don't believe there's shortcuts in life. I think in order to really live the life that you truly want, you have to go through the motion of being in pain, going through the motion of feeling a loss, so that you're able to gain a lesson and apply it to yourself. Because it's like, if you've never felt anything before, how can you really have a point of perception? So this is with that Seven of Swords. Stop trying to take the easy way out. Do the work. So if you've been thinking about saving money, start saving money. Be very disciplined with your money. If you've been thinking to yourself, I need to eat better, eat better. If you need to exercise, actually exercise. Create a regimen for yourself. Because the truth is, with this Nine of Swords energy that we saw earlier with that stress, this is gonna, if you're able to meditate, if you're able to exercise and keep yourself grounded and busy, it's gonna be easier for you. So it'd be a good thing to stop taking those shortcuts. Stop thinking that everything's gonna be great if you don't do the work. You actually have to put the work in. We do see with the Eight of Pentacles that started off this reading that you are having that conscious thought of, yes, I gotta work hard. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is also something to leave in the past, which tells me these cards go hand in hand, okay? We had this card first. So we had the Seven of Swords and then the Six of Cups, 6, 7. So these are some, again, things that you need to leave in the past, whether it be the way that you eat, whether it be the decisions you make. Then we have the Justice card coming out of that Six of Cups. Six of Cups, and then we get the Justice card, which is again your sign. So we have the Justice card ruled by Libra twice. So your energy is really strong in this reading. It's apparent that it's definitely your energy in regards to leaving things in the past. Leaving things in the past means leaving bad habits, leaving bad relationships. You can't take that baggage into this new situation, because it's just going to continue to grow and manifest in different ways that you that won't be ideal for you. So temperance card is all about you playing it cool, letting go, letting God. 6 of Cups, it being your past habits, leaving past situations, leave things in the past. And then we have the Justice cards coming out of that 6 of Cups. And that's again about these commitments. Think about your past commitments. Were you proud of how you handled those commitments? Were you able to if you bought a car for a certain amount of money, were you able to pay for your car? Were you struggling? This is about living within your means, but also saving your money and growing your money. This is about not doing things the way that you've done in the past, Libra. It's time for you to make a decision on how it is that you want your life to go. Just know that trying to take the shortcut over here, it's not the way to go for you. Put it all into God's hands and really start to ask God to discipline you in whatever it is that you need to be disciplined, okay? As far as your love life, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which means that you're waiting for someone to come into your life. The 9 of Pentacles, we see this lady, she's in her garden. The Pentacles being lots of value, lots of money. So she's doing it on her own. She's confident. She really doesn't need anyone, but it would be nice to have someone. If you are in a relationship and you, for some of you, it may be that you guys are coming out of maybe a harder time in your relationship. 2020 has been a year to test us all, especially relationships. And it may be that right now you're in a place where you may be far apart from your love, or maybe you guys are getting into a place where you guys in 2020 are going to be in a more solid situation. But I do feel like this really speaks to the single people, because this is the vibe I'm getting, the 9 of Pentacles. You're waiting for someone to come into your life, but you're very, very focused on yourself right now, Libra, and gaining your stability, because you realize that in order to have any kind of happiness, you have to make sure you're good. And that right now is what your focus on. Your focus is on getting yourself, taking this big trip, this decision, having it manifest, and then you're open to love in 2021. Then we see the Artist card. So some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is an artist, okay? Or it may be you if this is just your energy. Actually, no, let's go back to love. Let's do love over again. Yeah, okay. Now, as far as love, Libra, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles, we see this lady here in her garden, and she's independent. She's doing it on her own. She really doesn't need anyone, but it would be nice to get to the number 10, which is all about, I call them the 10 of Pentacles, the Thanksgiving Day card, because there's lots of food to go around. It's a feast, families everywhere. So even though you're good by yourself, it would be nice to have someone, but you're very, very focused on you. You're very, very focused on your money this year, or going into 2021. You have been focused on your money, but now you're putting it all into action. But it does seem like you're ready for some love. You're ready for whatever's to come, because you're going to be grounded in 2021. You're going to be stabilized in your home. You're going to, your career or your job is going to be stable, and you're waiting. You're like, listen, I'm ready for love. If it comes, it comes, but I'm good on my own, but it would be nice to meet someone. So the 9 of Pentacles, if you're single, love's going to be coming to you. And if you are in a relationship, love is stable right now within your relationship. And this is with someone who is very creative, because we have the Artist card coming out after that. Okay, so this is someone who maybe, and maybe they could be a graphic designer. They may be even a tarot reader. They may be a painter, a singer, a rapper. I mean, I don't know, any kind of artsy thing. Maybe they may even be into culinary, making food, cooking, maybe baking. And the 9 of Pentacles going into the Artist, is this someone who has their own thing going on, as I said, and they are a queen or a king. Okay, it's someone who may be either your age or someone who's older, but the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, they are very, very stable, emotionally stable people, I should say. So these people are very much, they know who they are, they know how other people feel, and they are perfectly emotionally balanced, and they base their decisions off of mature decisions. They don't just base their decisions off of on a limb. So the Queen of Cups is also someone who is very intuitive, and they are also a water sign. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. These signs are very, very intuitive, and they do tend to be very, very creative, these signs. So yeah, we have love coming in for you 2021, Libra, with a water sign, And something to keep in mind this year, Libra, is all about what your passions are and what you see for yourself. What is your vision, Libra? Ask yourself, what do I envision myself doing in 2021? And really sticking to it, because as I said earlier in this video, Libra, you have a harder time making decisions because you overthink things. You are represented by the scale, the Libra scale, and the Libra scale, it moves until it finds balance. But right now you're in between this right now. There's certain things that you're sure of and other things that you're not. But this is about keeping in mind what your vision for 2021 is, okay, and leaving things that no longer serve you. Okay, so if it's, again, bad habits, if it's bad toxic relationships, this is about leaving those things in the past. And also with the Six of Pentacles from my other deck coming in to clarify those cards, the Six of Pentacles is to remind you to give back. Okay, give back, but also keep in mind what you're giving your energy to. Okay, think about yourself this year. Libra, you are very, very selfless. A lot of times you put other people over your happiness. This year is all about focusing on you. It's okay to be selfish, because this year is all about you stabilizing you as an individual. You can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. So this year is all about making sure that you're happy, and that you're cutting out those bad habits, creating that discipline, creating those boundaries, actually sticking to them so other people know to stick to them too. You create a boundary, you respect it, other people are going to respect it. And also just, again, leaving things that no longer serve you, and just balancing out your time and your energy with others. Okay, don't give too much energy to people who are they aren't helpful, or people who don't appreciate you or appreciate your ideas, your opinions, and your thoughts. And also, on the flip side, give back when you can, Libra. If you're able to, even if it comes to giving some time when you actually do have time. Okay, don't sacrifice yourself. But when you actually do have time where you feel like you want to give back, whether it be your time and lending your ear, or even giving advice to someone in an area of expertise that you may have, go ahead and do that, Libra. But remember, this year is all about you, Libra. It is okay to be selfish. And that's actually, before we go, I will read a card, a guidance oracle card from my deck. And this will be the closing of this month's reading. Okay, all right, what is your advice for 2021, or 2020 going into 2021? All right, bottom of the deck. We have Maeve with cycles and rhythms as your advice card. It says, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Again, put yourself first, Libra. This year, especially this year out of all years, it is all about you and how you feel. Don't be arrogant. I'm just saying, put yourself first in your decisions. Don't sacrifice your happiness over anyone's happiness, because this year, again, is about you. If you're interested in a reading, all the information is down below. If you do get a reading with me and you refer someone, you will get a free reading from me. So if you want to take advantage of that, just send me an email. I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, and good vibes. 2020 is going to be a beautiful year. 2021 is going to be a beautiful year for us all. We all know that 2020 was just crazy and very, sometimes, most of the time, negative, but we have brighter days ahead. Try to keep the faith, keep the vibes very, very high, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.